Hey guys, welcome to today's Big Brother Canada 4 chat.
This is episode 13.
Yeah, so last time, not Tim, but the Koalas nominated
That's
Dallas and
right.
Ramsey for eviction.
And Dallas is actually Tim's target, so
The Koalas have spoken.
who smokes a cigarette in a jacket and Speedo?
Ew!
In other words, who wears a one piece?
Dallas. He does that.
I don't know how he did that, but whatever.
I don't know. It just worked out nicely for Tim, though, because he wanted to get rid of Dallas anyway, and apparently so does the rest of the house, so...
Well, yeah. So we have a little check-in with Kelsey and Levita. Are you crying? Don't cry. Are you
I
crying?
just get so emotional.
Stop. Don't cry. Don't cry.
You know, they've been watching the feeds without sound all week.
They got treated to a little sound, though, during the nomination ceremony, and didn't they? I think they might have.
I think Power Veto ceremony. I don't think they saw
okay.
nominations.
They got sound at times. I
Okay.
don't remember how many times.
It was usually, like, for BS things, like the tasks.
Yeah.
Not for, like, strategy.
All right. So, you know who was crying? Ramsey.
He can't handle being up on the block. He's very sensitive. It's like, why would people want to vote for me over, like, other people? I just don't get it.
You know what Maddie reminded me of in this episode?
What?
Crybaby.
Yeah.
Those tears from Ramsey, she could just drink them. They're like liquid female Viagra.
Ew.
She wants to showmance. The tears
know.
are delicious.
I'm just saying, she supposedly has this boyfriend outside of the house, and then she was all over Nick, and now she's all over Ramsey.
All right,
And
well...
I feel like this Ramsey thing just, like, popped up out of nowhere. Like, they were friends before, but
when the
What?
tears are flowing, the sparks are flying.
All right, well, Cassandra also thinks that she has got something going here with Tim.
Tim thinks otherwise. He says
She's all like, I got him wrapped around my finger.
Tim's not thinking with his penis piercing.
No!
It's not tingling.
I'm gonna throw it.
It's like a spidey sense.
All right, stop. But
All
Tim
right.
is not gonna let Cassandra control him. No.
Hell no.
No.
He didn't come all the way on a 14-hour flight for that.
Was that it? It
I'm
might
sure
have
it's
been longer.
more. I'm sure it's more. All right, so Dallas tries to intimidate Tim.
He's like, I'm not playing Big Brother Australia. I'm playing Big Brother Canada. Do you notice Dallas is like always hacking up a lung? He's like,
The show is really trying to play up this rivalry between Tim and Dallas, but I'm just not seeing it. It's so weak.
yeah.
All right, so it's time to pick players for the POV.
Tim is asking Dallas, like, who would you like to see get picked for the Power Veto competition?
And who would you not like to see get picked? Why would you answer, stupid?
Because Dallas is one of those people that just lays it all out there on the table. He does not give an F. He gives 0 Fs.
All right, well, Tim picked Cassandra.
Well, are you going to say what his answers were?
He said he wanted Cassandra and he didn't want Jared.
Okay.
So Tim picks Cassandra and he's like, yes.
All right. And then Dallas gets his chance to pick somebody out of the hat or the bag, whatever. Oh, F. It's Jared. Too perfect.
And Ramsey picked Mitch. Phil is the host. And yeah,
Let's get this thing going.
It's time for the POV.
Oh my god. The theme of this was amazing. With that sea monster.
End of the rainbow. It's like a rainbow Loch Ness monster.
It's like somebody was playing Mario Kart in Scotland.
Yeah.
And they were on that Rainbow Road and they
Rainbow
were thinking
Road.
of Loch Ness Monster.
Those rainbow unitards were everything.
It was pretty funny.
They were hot for some people. So you had to roll the ball on the Loch Ness Monster's little hump that you got your part of, back and forth. Well, just one direction. I thought it was going to be.
I thought it was going to be this way, then this way, then this way, but it wasn't.
No,
I think
it
that would
was
have been more
just one
difficult.
direction.
You had to do it 300 times in a row.
If you drop it, you got to start over from the beginning. This was a tough one because not only did you have to like throw it and roll it and catch it.
There was an obstacle in the middle too.
Yeah, and there was 2 obstacles. If you noticed on the bottom part of the thing, there was like a little thing like this. So if you didn't make it over that little hump, if you were just rolling it, it went back, and then you lost it.
Oh, no.
I know. So, Tim was really great at this.
Most people were running back and forth like lunatics. He was just like, shh, shh,
Yeah.
shh.
But he didn't want to win.
No.
So, he sucked at it occasionally. But Cassandra sucked at it 100p of the time.
Well, she's also working on that, like, sprained ankle, too.
Right.
So I didn't think she really had a chance at this one.
Dallas and Jared were neck and neck. And Dallas took a dump.
Oh, Dally.
And I hate that
He had a little
hissy
hissy fit.
Yeah, he broke the little squigglies on the
set.
thing, and he kicked the ball, and
He was tearing stuff up, and everyone was like, Dallas, stop. Stop.
Ramsey almost freaking dropped it when he had 2 left. He was just like,
Yeah. But what was with them taking breaks? I feel like if they had to go back and forth, they wouldn't have been able to take the breaks as much. But they would, like, get the ball, walk away for a little while, and then come back. I feel like that shouldn't be allowed.
well, that's why it was only one direction, 1D. Because in the US version of this, they had to keep that ball in motion constantly.
Yeah.
There was no stopping. This one,
Yeah, I don't know. They got to
kind of
stop.
a
It was
pussy
kind of
one,
like,
I don't know.
Whoa! All right. So anyway, Ramsey won the power of veto, so he'll be coming off the block.
So Nikki's getting a little bit jealous. Let's take a little time out from the whole Ramsey drama.
Well, now that Maddie knows that Ramsey's safe, she's trying to get in with Tim because she wants to make sure that she's not going up on the block. So she's just like,
Can I have a party in the HOH room? F!
seriously, every other word out of her mouth is an F-bomb.
So Tim's like, yeah, whatever, have as many people up there as you want. And Nikki's just like,
Yeah. So she's talking to Cassandra, and she's just like, Cassandra, I cannot stand the poisoned one.
it's killing me. All right, so it's truth or dare time.
It's got a little crazy on Mitchie Pooh's birthday.
This is what makes Big Brother so much fun, is the downtime, and they, like, come up with things. Except for Potball last season, that was kind of lame.
It just went on and on.
So, truth or dare, Rael wanted Philip to stick a tampon up his anus.
No!
So he's like, I'm not gonna do that.
No.
All right, stick him up your nose. So, and he had a pad on his forehead and 2 tampons up his nostrils.
All right. Nick, your turn. Stick this whole tray of ice in your wiener. In his underwear.
Says Tim.
Yeah.
What the hell was going on with Nikki and reaching in his underwear? They were like, whoa, in a pro.
Whoa!
No.
Too much.
So you had to sit there with the ice on his wiener.
All right,
A
then
whole tray.
It was Joel's turn, and they dared him to streak around the house, and he was like, all right.
No problem. So he not only went one whole thing that they told him to do, he went back.
What a trooper.
I would have taken his clothes and like...
That's so mean.
But everybody was into it. So
Tim
yeah.
had a little...
Tim said, there's a bush down there.
No! Too much information. So they were all having a good time.
I guess Tim waxes.
They were having a good time. Mitch is just like, because it's his birthday and he wants to have fun, but he misses
Greg.
He misses his boyfriend. He's used
been
to,
with him
to
for
celebrating
like 10
with him.
years, 9 years.
9 years, yeah. So he was a little emoji, and Raul was like trying to cheer him up.
You're my bestie Biche in the house. Pull it
Those two
together.
are hilarious together.
I know.
We need to see more of their interactions.
They are kind of in an alliance, aren't they? Yeah. All right. So they had the cupcakes for the birthday.
They made it into a little M or a W.
And freaking Tim just couldn't resist picking on Nikki. Your hair's on fire.
She was just like, she looked pissed. Oh my God.
She's really pissed.
Okay, so it's time to get back to the strategy here. Cassandra wants Tim to put up Maddie.
And she thinks she's getting over on Tim. But you know what? It was Tim's strategy all along to want to put up Maddie.
Well, sort of.
Well, he's talking about doing something wild and putting himself up, which is not
Can't even
possible.
do that. Yeah. So he's like, you know what? Maddie is the third highest vote getter with the koalas anyway. So
Just do it.
why not? So he tells her, and she's just like, "What if I go home?" Blah, 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 blah. Did you see the tears?
Yeah. She loves those tears. I was planning on doing Ramsey. What the hell? You can't send me home now.
Oh, I'm so sick of the way they're trying to like romanticize this Maddie Ramsey thing when they're like disgusting
Yeah.
and
They made plans to do it in the jury house though, when the cameras are off, because he doesn't want to do it on camera.
oh boy.
Because that would be softcore porn. Because they're not going to actually show it. They're just going to show them, but they're actually doing.
Okay, so power veto ceremony.
All right, Dallas has his pleading. He's like, yeah, I respect you. If you're stupid enough to use it on me, that would be awesome, but you should use it on yourself.
So then Ramsey gets up and he's like, I choose not to use the power veto
Silence.
on Dallas.
Yeah. All right, so he uses it on himself, and Tim puts up Maddie, not because he wants to, but because the koalas told
Koalas have
him to.
spoken.
All right, so basically he washed his hands of the whole thing, and he's like, this is what the house wants.
All right.
So Dallas says he's got to rally some votes and cut some throats.
Maybe don't do the second part. It's going to be interesting to see who goes between Dallas and Maddie.
Who going? It could be anybody right now.
Leave it in the comments. And who is coming back into the house, Kelsey or Levita? We still don't know how this is happening yet.
It is 90 effing minutes of delicious, guilt-free calories tonight
All
on the
right.
show. So make sure you check in for the next chat, because I'm sure it's going to be exciting. Probably. All right, so till then, much love.
Edit.